Why am I here? My heart is towards the people of America, that we would understand the improper rule that's taken place under our watch.
I'm here because, you know, everybody says that this is a fortunate country. We have a lot that we can be grateful for, but at the same time, we've got a large majority of people that aren't getting what they need. You know, we've got an American dream that people can't achieve any longer. You know, you can work your butt off for as long as you want, but it doesn't mean you're going to have any success in life. There's a lot of people out there that work 2 and 3 jobs, they've got student loans, they've got kids to take care of, and they're, you know, paycheck to paycheck.
Why are you here today?
Well, I'm personally just really happy to take part in like a global movement for change, like real serious change, not the ephemeral stuff we were promised a couple years back.
Oh yeah.
And I want it to be nonviolent, and I want the rights of the vast majority of humanity to be finally recognized.
Okay.
And it may seem like a pipe dream, but you know, President Mubarak of Egypt thought it was a pipe dream too. You know, and where is he now?
Yeah.
You keep on putting like straws on the camel's back, eventually it's going to break. And they've been just, you know, piling so much BS on top of the working people of the world for so long. They're going to snap back at some point.
Yeah.
I just hope that it hasn't gotten so far that it will turn out to be violent. We want it to be a nonviolent movement.
I was here to appeal to the group that has gathered for the movement, you know, in support of democracy and support of making their voices heard. To appeal to them to stand up for small farmers through the Fair Farm Bill campaign. It's aimed at preventing corporate control of our food system, because currently our food system is consolidating at an alarming rate, and only a small number of corporations control, you know, the majority of the food production process. And I have a huge problem with this, as many of the individuals here for Occupy have voiced to me as well. And I think it boils down a lot to giving, you know, only a small number of individuals immense power, immense control over our daily lives. And so I think it's very consistent with the Occupy movement.
One of our biggest concerns is we've seen health benefits eroded. We've seen people being threatened with more work in less time. Family time has been eroded. We feel we can't give the energy to the social services that we want, the social services in town for homeless people, for food bank. Those kind of interests are being drastically cut. Our rights have been eroded, in particular in Michigan, since we've had Governor Snyder in office. Emergency Financial Manager Act is a particular concern to us. There's a lot of different issues that people are down here for.
So who do you think are the major opponents standing in your way of what you guys want?
Well, it's the 1%. It's the people who have basically taken advantage of loopholes in the Constitution to like game the system, to make it so that like for instance the Supreme Court decision that just came down that corporations are people and they can have unlimited money to bribe, effectively legally bribe candidates for office.
Yeah.
That means that the people who go up there and write and pass the laws are not working for us at all. They're only working for the people in power.
Yeah.
The people with the money. And so we got to do something about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Make it a level playing field. That's the first step.
Honestly, I'm most concerned, surprisingly, about people that would claim to have similar interests.
opponents are going to be anybody that's involved in the larger corporations. You know, and a large chunk of it is people that just don't fully understand. You know, there's people out there that have come to accept that, you know, working 9 to 5 and then going to a second job and then still not having enough paycheck to pay your rent. You know, they're completely acceptable with that. They think we're out here, we're a bunch of jobless freeloaders, that nobody's out here actually has anything that they need to say. And, you know, I just wish that more people would take the time to understand what it's about.
Big banks, big ag, all the big corporations, big executives with huge benefits, large retirement packages, big raises. Yeah, I think that corporate greed is really the root of all the problems that we're fighting against today.
I desire that we have a restored fair trade government which causes me to barter for my trade without taxation. That would return our great country to its original founding place, the smallest form of government, the least taxation, with the greatest amount of representation.
Well, the first thing would be to be getting corporation money out of our government. I think large corporations no longer need bailouts. They no longer need any hand in our government. It's supposed to be separated. The money's supposed to be for the people, you know. And if they can't support themselves, then we shouldn't be supporting them either.
I've heard a lot of different opinions here today. Definitely, like, reforming the tax code, I think, is one way to go. For my particular campaign, I'm working to have key senators like Debbie Stabenow come out publicly in support of funding for rules that would protect small and mid-sized farmers, you know, in the face of big corporate agribusinesses. So I definitely think that implementation of more rules, similar rules in like different areas of our society would definitely be another important change to make.
Right now we're at the stage of like identifying the problems, making them really clear for everybody, try to wake up everybody who's been asleep for so long.
We the people for the people means that we care for the smallest individual and the greatest individual the same. If you have the will to do better for yourself, I do not want to penalize you, but I'm willing to pay exactly what you pay, and I think that's a fair tax.